Okay, YouTubers, here we go again today. I'm showing you a little bit about doing my fuel tank. So, here's my rather manky looking tank. It's probably not really too bad for 55 years old, 58 years old, and it seems to be holding at least a little bit of petrol. But what I've decided to do is go with the POR15 fuel tank repair. That's the cat's tail. Decide to pop on in right now. Of course, when you're filming, why ever not? So, the POR15 comes with, right, puss, come on, puss, white cloth. We have a mirror to check on the inside of the tank, a little pouring lip that comes with it, 4 litres of marine clean, a litre of metal ready, which is and a litre of fuel tank sealer. So that's pretty cool, as well as, there we go. So I've used POR15 products in the past and they're pretty good, really. I don't mind them at all. There's a couple of things that I want to show you here. So I've got the original cap on there. It has got a ding in it, as you can see, which is a shame, but that's how it is. And here's the original petcock for the bottom. Now, it's a really ingenious little system. So let's see if I can get this around the right way. So there you go. So you've got the taller of the tubes, which is the main tube pickup. And then when you twist the handle, I'll see if I can do this. My hand is a bit tough. So when you twist this handle here, which goes through into the cabin, you end up to pick up through the smaller of the tubes. It's like a reserve. And this here is where the fuel goes out. The really cool thing is that this nut here, which is threaded, you can maybe see the threads. See if it'll focus. No, not today. There you go. The threads there. So one thread's one way, so one's a left-hand thread and one's a right-hand thread. So as you put it up to the tank, if you tighten it up, it tightens down on the petcock at the same time. Of course, I'm all thumbs at the moment. That's the way it happens. I can't thread it on for you. So let's have a look in the tank. First off, have a look under the cap, and there's a little bit of the cork gasket missing, so that'll have to be replaced. But the tank itself, let's see how we can, it's going to be a bit tough to see anything in there. I don't think we'll see anything much, but I don't know whether you can see anything, but look, it's not too bad in there, but you know, it's 58 years old. You're not going to expect much here. So it's reasonable, but I just wanted to make sure that it was sealed. So we'll go through the process and we'll take you on from there. So the first step, YouTubers, is to rinse it out with water. And that's what we're up to now. Just putting some water in it, and I'll rinse it out now. You can see that outside of the tank's a bit rusty, and I'm going to treat that with POR15. Oops. But the really good thing is that this tank doesn't have any baffles in it, so I don't have to worry about baffles, which is great. Anyway, I'll turn you back when I've finished rinsing the tank out. Thanks. So the next part of the process, YouTubers, is to get some very warm water, which you can see I've got there. I don't know whether you can see, but that's all quite steamy inside there. Our hot water system's pretty hot. And then put a litre of marine clean with it, and then put it in and swish it round for 20 minutes. So when I've finished swishing, I'll be back. So YouTubers, that's the first 20 minutes gone, and I'll show you what it looks like in here. I poured it all in here. That was what was inside the tank. Pretty manky. You don't realise how dirty it is until you actually go to clean it. So, more shaking. If you ever want to work out, I'll tell you what, shake your tank for 20 minutes. I've got it here on my, there we go, that's a bit better. But while we're here, YouTubers, I thought I'd share something with you. My backyard here. Just over the last 10 days we've had over 500 millimetres of rain. So that works out to be, I was about 21 inches in the old scale. And over the back here behind my gazebo, I have a pond. There's my fish pond there, see? And I have fishies in it. There's quite a few in there. That's my little pond. But because it was so wet and the pond overflowed, the water runs down beside the gazebo here, and down at the bottom there and into the yard. I'll take you to where it sits most of the time. So over there between the clothesline and the garden is where a big pool of water sits. Now this is a new one for me. This was all full of water, and I came out and I was having a look at it thinking, why is that water shimmering on the top? Why is it shaking? And then I realised, hang on, it's my fish. My fish had escaped from the pond over there and come down into here, and they were playing in this great pool of water that was here at the time. And so I had to go mustering my fish, chasing, for those of you overseas, that's like on an American ranch where you would herd your cattle, except I was mustering my fish. I managed to catch them all before it all evaporated and soaked away, which was a bonus. Anyway, let's go back to shaking my tank. I've never had to muster fish before. Okay, shaking my tank it is. Catch you on the next one. So we're back again. Now I've done the 4 coats of the marine clean in the tank. It's a bit hard to see in there, but you might be able to see something. There you go. It's come up not too bad really, inside there. So it's coming out clean. And like I said, if you ever want to do a workout, don't bother going to the gym, just shake your tank. So now it's time for metal ready. So what it says is to pour the entire contents of the metal ready into the tank, tape it up and swish it round for 30 minutes. So that's what's next. Thanks YouTubers. Right, YouTubers, we're back. So this is the process of the metal prep. So it's been in the tank for 30 minutes and I've been rolling it around for 30 minutes, and the really good thing is the tank doesn't appear to have any leaks. None at all, so that's brilliant. So what I'm going to do now is you've got to rinse it all out, and then from there you have to dry it. Now it has to be particularly dry, nothing at all, but what it's got on it is it's got this sort of tarry type of, I suppose it's some sort of anti-rust stuff. You can see it's been sprayed on, yeah, like an under seal or a coat to stop it from rusting. Which, I mean, it's done a good job. There's no two ways about it. It has done a good job. You can see that there. It's come off. I was going to remove this, and I found out on the internet that one of the best ways to do this is heating it up with a flame and then scraping it off. But of course, heating up empty fuel tanks which have had fuel in them, it can be somewhat problematic. There's a tendency, they tend to go boom, and whilst I'm all for blowing things up, I'm not overly fussed on them blowing up in my face. So, trying to kill two birds with the one stone here. When I finish rinsing this out, what I'll do then is get some of this, my burner here, and heat it up. Not too hot, but just heat it up and scrape that stuff off, and at the same time hopefully we'll dry the tank out. Alright YouTubers, we'll be back in a minute. Oh YouTubers, I've just finished that, and this is all the stuff that comes off the bottom. It's like tarry stuff. It's a bit brittle, will break, but if you heat it up and scrape it off with a scraper, you can see how it's come off there, and you can actually see what a good job it's done. Where it's been on there, it's done quite a good job. So yeah, we'll give it a whirl. Okay, now it's time for sealer. Thanks. Right, I'm back again. Now, the trick is to make the tank completely dry. You have to make it all dry, and it takes a fair while. It's not something that can be just pop it in the sun and it dries out. So, I don't know whether you can see in there. No, apparently not. Not today. But you can see in the edge there. And the tank's dry now because I've put a hairdryer in it and blew it all out. It says that it's got to be dry, otherwise the sealer won't seal to it, and then it kind of defeats the purpose. But the cool thing is that this tank doesn't have any baffles, so I don't have to worry about baffles that are on the inside of the tank. The other great thing is that this tank is in pretty good condition for being 50 years old. Seams are quite good, no rust in it. It's really quite chuffed about that. So now it's time to mix up the PIR 15 tank sealer and pour it in and swish it round for 20 minutes. One thing I did forget to tell you was that when you're doing this, use iron protection and hand protection, because the metal ready is actually phosphoric acid, and getting phosphoric acid in your eye is probably not a good idea. So now it's time to get the fuel tank repair kit. Here it is here, the US standard fuel tank sealer. That's a litre there, and what they say to you is to pour the whole lot in, swish it round for 20 minutes, and then pour the rest of it out. And after you pour it back out, that's it. You can't use it anymore. So I'll be back when I'm done. Thanks. Alright YouTubers, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this, but that's the inside there. That's what it looks like. So I think it's come up alright actually. You can see the clean the corners there. I think it's come up okay. They do say to slightly pressurise the tank, but I don't have anything to pressurise the tank with, so it's going to just have to do its thing. Okay, thanks for watching. know, YouTubers, I've done it, and you can see I've used about a quarter of a tank. The sealer that's gone in. And here's the tank. I recommend that you sit it upside down here for a while. It's upside down. I'll clean out this little hole here. It's the fuel outlet, so I'll clean that out. And then they say to leave it upside down for 3 to 5 days. But you can't use this sealer anymore. It's because it's been exposed to the air, that's it. So it'll have to be thrown away. Okay. So, YouTubers, thank you very much for this. This will be the fuel tank installment, and thanks for watching through this one, and of course have a lovely day, and please like and subscribe.